The weight of silence is often louder than words, and in the silence, I carry this frustration, this anger that only you seem to understand, but never seem to acknowledge. Anger isn't just an emotion, it's the result of unspoken truths and ignored boundaries. I'm angry not because of one moment, but because of every single moment that led up to this. Sometimes the people who know you best are the ones who hurt you the most. And right now, my anger is fueled by the fact that you know me and still chose to let me down. Don't need you to apologize. I need you to understand why I'm angry. Understanding is the first step toward healing, but right now, I'm lost in the mess we've made. This anger is not just about what you did, it's about what you failed to see, what you failed to feel, and how that betrayal cut deeper than any words could express. You think I'm angry now, but you don't understand. This anger is built from the quiet moments of disappointment that no one noticed except me. I'm not just angry, I'm hurt. I'm not just hurt, I'm questioning everything I thought I knew about us, and it feels like betrayal in its purest form. Anger is my defense mechanism when I can't make sense of how you treat me. It's not what I want, but right now, it's all I have. If only you knew that every moment I spent ignoring my anger was a moment I wished you understood me better, a moment that never came. You pushed me to the edge, but it wasn't a single push. It was every little thing that led up to this point. Now I'm standing here, angry and uncertain. Sometimes anger isn't a choice. It's a reaction to how you've treated me and how I've been forced to swallow my own frustration over and over again. You say you don't understand my anger, but I wonder if you're just afraid of hearing the truth I've been trying to say. You've seen my smile, but you haven't seen the fire behind it. The frustration building up with every word left unspoken, with every action left unchecked. I've tried to be patient, to explain, to understand you, but somewhere along the way, I lost myself in the process. Now, I'm left with this anger that feels like a part of me. I'm not angry because I want to hurt you. I'm angry because you don't see the way your actions have shattered something I thought was unbreakable. You never saw the weight of the expectations you put on me, and now that they've come crashing down, you wonder why I'm so angry. But the truth is, I'm angry because you didn't care to see it until it was too late. I want to scream, but I know that wouldn't make you hear me. So I'm holding my words inside, letting them build up into this rage that I can't let go of. This anger isn't just about you. It's about everything I've sacrificed for you, everything I've given up in the name of love, and now I feel like I've been left with nothing but resentment. I don't want to be angry, but the longer you stay blind to how much you've hurt me, the harder it becomes to keep this rage from consuming me. I'm angry because I trusted you, because I believed you would be different. But here I am, holding on to my anger as a reminder of everything I thought you were and everything you're not. Sometimes the hardest part of being angry is realizing that the person you're angry with is also the person you need the most. And that's a confusing, painful place to be. I'm angry not because I expect you to be perfect, but because I expected you to care. And somewhere along the way, that care disappeared. Anger isn't always about the loud moments. Sometimes it's in the quiet realization that you've been ignored for too long. You think you know why I'm angry, but you've missed the point. It's not the thing you think I'm angry about. It's everything else that's been building up for far too long. If my anger could speak, it would tell you all the things I've kept inside, the things I've let slide, the hurt I've buried for the sake of keeping the peace. This isn't just about a moment. It's about the slow burn of feeling unseen, unheard, and unimportant. My anger is the smoke from that fire. I don't need you to apologize. I need you to show me that you understand the depth of the hurt you've caused and why I'm angry in the first place. I'm angry because you've taken more than I've been willing to give, and now I'm left with nothing but the remnants of what I thought we had. Anger is a mask. Underneath it, there's pain, confusion, and a longing for something that feels too distant to reach. When you hurt someone over and over, eventually they stop telling you that they're hurting. Instead, they just get angry because it's the only emotion left to feel. The truth is, my anger is just a reflection of my hurt. It's the only way I know how to express how disappointed I am in you. I'm angry not because you did something wrong, but because I can't understand why you would hurt me when you know how much I've given. There's a point where frustration turns into anger, and I've reached that point. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, wondering how we got here. Anger is the last thing I wanted to feel, but you've pushed me to this point. And now all I can do is sit with it, as painful as it is. I'm angry because I've been patient long enough. I've waited for you to understand, to see me, and now I realize that waiting has only made me more resentful. The hardest part of being angry is that you can't go back. Once you've reached this point, everything changes, and I don't know if I can unfeel what I'm feeling. I've spent too many days justifying your actions, and now I can't justify this anger anymore. It's real and it's mine. You've taken my trust, my love, and my time. And now I'm angry because I realize how little of those things you ever truly appreciated. Anger is the fire that keeps me warm in this cold space you've left between us. But eventually, the fire will burn out, and I'll be left with nothing but the ashes. I'm angry not just because you hurt me, but because you've shown me how easily you could walk away from something we both once cared about. I didn't want this anger, but it's the only thing I have left. It's the only way I know how to protect myself from the hurt you've caused. My anger isn't an attack on you. It's a defense mechanism. It's my way of holding on to something in a world that feels like it's slipping through my fingers. I'm angry because I've kept quiet for too long. And now, when I finally let my feelings out, I realize how much I've been holding inside. This anger isn't just about you, it's about me, about how I've let you hurt me, about how I've let this relationship become something I never intended. I don't need your apology. I need your understanding. Because until you understand why I'm angry, nothing will ever change. The anger I feel isn't as simple as you think. It's complex, layered, and deep. It's built from years of disappointments, unspoken words, and broken trust. Sometimes, anger is the only way we know how to deal with the things we can't fix. And right now, I can't fix what's broken between us. I'm not angry because of one thing. It's a culmination of everything I've been through with you. And that's why this anger feels so heavy. You say you don't understand why I'm angry, but maybe it's because you haven't been paying attention to the small things, the things that matter. I don't want to feel this anger, but right now, it's all I have. And it's a reminder of how much I have been hurt and how much I need things to change. My anger isn't about revenge. It's about me reclaiming my space, my voice, and my sense of self after you've taken so much from me. I'm angry because I trusted you, and now I feel foolish for letting myself believe you cared. Sometimes I wish I could forget how angry I am, but every time I try, I'm reminded of how much you've hurt me. The truth is, I'm angry because you've ignored the signs. You've missed the quiet moments where I've silently asked for more, and now this is the result. I'm angry because I know I deserve better, and somehow I've convinced myself that I could accept less, but now that acceptance has turned into bitterness. Anger is the bridge between the past and the future, and right now I'm standing on it, trying to figure out what comes next. I'm not angry because I want to hurt you. I'm angry because I feel like I've already been hurt too much, and it's finally catching up with me. The anger I feel isn't just a reaction, it's the culmination of all the things I never said, the things I kept inside to avoid conflict. I don't know how to let go of this anger. It's not just about what you did, but about how you made me feel and how much I've carried that feeling for far too long. I'm angry, and it's not because of the fight we had. It's because of all the times you didn't see me, didn't hear me, and didn't care to understand me.